Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited to have you guys here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you and welcome as well. So for today's video, we're going to talk about the future family situation. Now, this time we're going to talk about the energies surrounding the future, the situation in your future family. Now, again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. And of course, at the end of the day, it's still our decisions, our choices in life that will give us the final full details. But this one is, the intention of this one is to offer guidance and all. And for today, I've prepared 3 piles for you guys to choose from. Now, this is actually based on, I think, a Hungarian game. I'm not sure. I got this I got this as a gift from a friend. So if you know specifically what these cards are, please let me know in the comment section. I'm very curious to know about them. Anyway, so let's get started with the piles for today. So over here we have pile number 1, which is this. Hold on, let me try to focus. It's not focusing. I'm trying to. Pile number 1 with this heart-shaped king. Pile number 2 with this. I believe it's a leaf. Okay, the king with the leaf, and then pile number 3 is this king with a bell. Okay, so take a pick. Okay, you can choose more than one if you feel more inclined or drawn to 2. And then if you guys are ready, I'll get started with pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose the king with the heart, this reading is for you. So I want to start off the reading with a oracle card. And we have here the Summer Solstice card. Okay, so what I get from this card is that, first of all, the first and most important message that your future self or your future family wants to let you know is that you should always, just stay positive. Stay optimistic. And then with the sun, with the symbol on the card being the sun, I am seeing, or I'm also getting the message to look forward to brighter days. Always expect that whenever, it's a cycle. Whenever there's a dark night that is happening in our lives, there will always be a sunny, or a radiant day ahead of us. Summer solstice, it can also, and I'm also getting the message that sometimes these dark nights can turn into long, cold nights that can last for weeks, months. Now, the message here is to always look on the bright side and always come back to the reason why you are doing these things, or why you are being together. So it's always, the message on the first card is telling you to always hold on to brighter days, optimism. And I'm also hearing the word to love. Always hold on to the love that you have for each other. Okay? Now, this time, let's go with the tarot. And to start it off, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, we also have the 10 of Swords. Okay. Next, we have the Devil. Okay, quite heavy energy, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Then we have the 7 of Wands. Oh, okay. It's a saver. We have the Lovers. Okay, there you go. Alright, so again, I'm not gonna lie, these are very heavy energies, especially for the first 4 cards in game. But again, the last card, the Lovers, is quite a saver. Pretty much like a confirmation for the Summer Solstice card. Hold on to the love that you have. Now, with the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords appearing together, and it forming some kind, believe that the symbol of the birds flocking like this, I'm getting a message that, it's going to be very difficult at first, It can also be that for some of you, starting your family or the family that you will have is not really something that you've planned or you've expected. Now, it's not a bad thing. It could be a case like the timing is not right, or maybe it was with someone who is unexpected. Okay, or it could be that there was, there was a pregnancy that was again totally unexpected. So this is a general reading. It can vary. The reasons could vary for a lot of people, but the main energy that you all share is that there's actually a lot of elements of surprise and an element of unexpected energy happening within the family, especially on the start of the relationship. Okay, now, given it's actually, it's actually not such a bad thing. Okay, it's just that there's a lot of fear and a lot of doubts. Okay, covering the energy. Okay, you have here the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so things happened and all, but there's no willingness to resist against it. Like, these things happen. Okay, with the Ten of Swords appearing here, it's a sign that yes, I will accept it. I will accept the challenge. I will go for it. I will be fully committed to this, especially with the Devil card. Okay, yeah, these things happened. I will accept it. I will be fully committed to it. And there's also this feeling that, even if you did do this out of love, okay, that's yeah, even, sorry, I'm stuttering. I'm sorry. Anyway, even if even if things happen, you did this out of love, but okay, there's also this energy that there's an overwhelming sense of responsibility, to the point that it feels kind of too violent. There you go. It feels overwhelming. Okay. So yeah, that's one of the things that is surrounding. There's an overwhelming energy surrounding, okay, your future family situation. And with the Seven of Wands, I'm also seeing that there's also going to be a lot of changes with priorities. There's a lot of adjustments coming in, which of course is expected of given that an unplanned situation has taken place. So because of this, the routines, the initial plans that were there, it has all been reshuffled. And now the Seven of Wands is calling for you to refocus, to regroup, okay? And then to focus your group all at the same time while fighting, okay? To check which one to do first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, it's like you have to think about these things, meditate through these things while at the same time going through with these things. It's almost like there's no time to rest, is what I'm seeing. Okay, now again with the Lovers at the end, what I'm seeing is that despite of the numerous changes, I'm hearing the word numerous changes happening, in spite of the surprises, in spite of the inconveniences, okay, in spite of the changes, letting go of some things that were once enjoyed but then had to be put on the back seat because there are more important things happening. In spite of all this, there's still happiness, okay, going on. In spite of everything, the love for the family is still beaming. It still resurfaces no matter what. Okay, now there's actually more message, okay, coming our way. So just gonna put them there. Now for the Romance Angels card, we have your express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, so another message from the future, possibly from your future self or your future family. In spite of these difficulties, the regrouping and all, there's also a message here to never forget about the small romantic gestures that make the relationship interesting, that keeps the fire burning. Okay, so even if of course there's a lot of things to prioritize, the message here is to never forget to show your future spouse or your future partner how much you love each other. Okay. And then this also extends with children. Okay, if ever you do decide to have kids, so make it a very, very loving family environment, in a sense that you express your love, or you make sure that you express or make someone, your loved one, know how much you love them. So don't hold back on your feelings is the main message that I'm getting here. Okay, don't be afraid to feel your feelings and to show affection towards them. I'm also saying that if you can, if you don't find it too cheesy yourself, make it a norm within the family to say how much you love them, like in a casual conversation. Okay, yeah, like throw around. If you want to throw around "I love you" to your family every day, all day, not a problem with that. Okay, now let's go to the tea leaf messages. And the first card that I'm getting here is alright, we have your shark. Take care, there will be loss of material wealth. And then we have here inkpot. Problems to be resolved. Okay, there you go. Pretty much like the Seven of Wands message. Okay, so with these cards, I'm also seeing that it's possible that for some of you, this can happen at a time wherein you're both very young, or if not, you were still starting out in your careers. That's why, it's a bit of a shock. And because of this, your finances, or your finances or career plans have been, rattled. So definitely, there's a message to be a little bit careful with it. Okay, basically be careful with finances. But with here, it's saying that, even so, you will be able to get through it. Okay, it's not something that of a deal breaker. No. It's something that, you will be able to overcome as a family. And then we have here the last 3 messages for you. Okay, so we have here clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear, okay? May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Thank you. Okay, I feel like I need to read the other cards to get more information in that. Then we have your positivity. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, there you go. It will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. Yeah, like a summer solstice, be positive. Be optimistic all the times. Okay, now I get it. Now, clarity is talking about, again, going back to the basics. Okay, so whenever you feel down, whenever you don't know why you're doing this, or if what you're doing is right, there you go. There's also a message in that, questioning yourself. Am I doing this right? Is this the right path? Okay, the message here for you always is that whenever you have these thoughts within yourself, okay, always look on the bright side. Okay, always look at the love that you both share towards one another. And then lastly, we have here perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Okay, so this is also another important message for you, pile number 1. Okay, when this time does come, you don't really need to make sure that everything is perfect. And as they say, things don't have to be perfect for it to be wonderful. So as long as you know that you're doing it right, okay, as long as no one's getting hurt, as long as you can see good things actually happening, that's good enough. It's very much good enough. Okay, so you don't have to worry about perfect. Okay, it's allow yourself to make a little mistakes from time to time, and it's what makes us human. And yes, okay, so there you go. So another main message is, don't be hard on yourself. Okay, so these things do happen from time to time. It's okay, but at the end of the day, what's important is that you're doing your best, and also you're expressing your love for your family as much as you can. Alright, so there you go. Pile number one, that is it for us. I hope you like this reading. I hope this was able to help. And thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, I get to see you guys on my next video. Bye for now. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. So if you chosen this one, okay, we're going to start off your reading with one card from the Romance Angel Oracle, which is True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, now the main message from your spirit guides or from your future self, future family, is that, no matter what is happening right now, or no matter what happened to you, whatever you did in the past, or whatever you're experiencing right now, in spite of the hopelessness, the loneliness, the doubts, the fears, what your spirit guides, what the universe wants you to know is that at the end of the day, you will be able to find true love. Okay, so yeah, I believe I should just leave it at that. Okay, you will be able to find true love. Okay, the one that you need, the one that you didn't know you needed, but you never thought you wanted. So sweet. Yeah, so yeah, that's a main message for you, pal number two. That's what, the main message that the future wants you to know. At the end of the day, you will be able to find and be with your true love. Okay, there is a true love waiting for you somewhere. Okay, someday, somewhere. Alright, now let's go ahead and proceed with the rest of the reading. So we'll start next with, or rather, we'll go next with the tarot. So we have the Six of Cups, and then we have Six of Cups. We have the Devil in reverse. Oh, okay. We have the Six of Swords in reverse as well. We have the Two of Swords in reverse, and then we also have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, the general energy of the 5 tarot cards is that there's an element of healing, okay, that is still, okay, affecting the future family situation. Okay, now this could be a lot of different things for different people. Okay, this could be a generational trauma, or this could be a pain, a disappointment, a hurt that came from, the past, like with previous relationships, okay, previous partnerships or broken marriages, broken relationships. So this is a generally, so it really differs per person, but one of the main message for you guys, regardless of this, the exact details of the situation, is that you will be able to find your freedom soon. Okay, pretty soon, you're able to achieve the freedom that you've been craving for quite some time now. And that freedom will come from, you finally meeting your family, your soul family, your future family. But there is a need to face, okay, this is hard, I know, but there is a need to face the past. Okay, face your demons, is what I'm seeing, especially with the Devil being in reverse. Okay, now it's always easier said than done. Okay, when we talk about trauma, it's always easier said than done to just face it, to just move on with it, to just get along with it. But it is true that we should not cling on the past. There's always, it's like there's a learning curve for it. It's like it's not something that happens in an instant, like just when we want to. It's a process. It's a long process, and the results could differ from everyone. Okay, no one should be made to feel like they move on way too slow, or they don't move on fast enough, or they move on way too fast. Okay, again, it's different for everyone, and whatever, at the end of the day, whatever works for them, whatever makes them feel safe or healed. Okay, let's support that for one another. Okay, now with the Six of Cups, yes, and then sorry, Six of Cups, Devil. Okay, Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, now the reason why we've talked about facing them is that in the future there's still a possibility that it could affect them. Okay, and it's bad. Okay, because it could sabotage the beautiful relationship that is waiting out there for you. Okay, it's like you thought you're okay with it, you've moved on with it, but then there's going to be this fear, okay, that could potentially drive someone away. It's like you're not aware of these fears, it's in your subconscious. You know that it's not it's not your intention, but then again, with the subconscious mind, it's like you don't know that you're doing it, but it's just something like out of habit, out of a way to protect ourselves. We tend to push some people away. So there's a very important gentle message from the universe to face your fears, so that it won't affect the future, and it won't push away, okay, these people that will be in our lives. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles appearing, what I'm saying is that in the future there will be people, okay, there will be people in your life, okay, who are willing to wait, okay, who are going to be patient with you, who is going to love you and be with you still. They are just waiting. Okay, it's like they're just there. Okay, you don't have to worry whether they are in your life already or not. Again, at the end of the day, there will be someone for you. Okay, it's like you don't have to worry about missing them, or being too late or being too early for them. They will come at the right divine timing. Okay, so just focus on yourself, just focus on the healing, and at the end of the day, they'll be fine, or you'll be fine. All right, now let's move along with the rest of the oracle cards. So we have here Reed, sorrow over a loss. Okay, so for some of you, this can also deal with the loss, okay, or yes, with the departing of a loved one, or it could also be emotional departing, someone leaving, someone you've trusted who left. But then we also have here bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Okay, so yes, the past may hurt, but again, the future is very bright. Okay, there's a lot of potential, there's a lot of promises. You don't have to worry, you will be able to overcome all of these things. And then we have here, for the last two cards, we have despair. I need your divine intercession right now, O Great Spirit. Lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Okay. So this is also a message. Now, regardless of your religious affiliations, despair or this message is telling you to, let go of some parts. Okay? Little by little, or if you can, give it wholeheartedly to the divine. Now, again, this is regardless of your religion, or if you don't have a religion, you can leave it to the universe. You can use it as an offering that this experience is, what makes me unique, what makes me a human being. Okay, this is kind of like my share of a growing pain, of of a love story that may have not worked, but has opened me, okay, in ways that I did not imagine, in and took me to places where I never thought of being. Okay, so let go, or rather surrender, not just let go, but surrender the pain to a higher being, a higher force, a higher energy, higher than ourselves. And then for the last card, we have here crystals. Focus. Okay, now crystals are actually beautiful, beautiful stones. Okay, gifted to us humans. And as we all know, for some of you who read star or who are into crystals as well, each crystal has a healing property. So if you guys are thinking about starting a crystal collection, or probably going to a spiritual healing, let's say you're thinking of going to Reiki healing, or an aura cleansing healing, what aura sorry, aura cleansing healing, or if you are thinking of going to therapy, okay, or anything, or a retreat, anything that could suit your soul, anything that could that it could potentially heal you emotionally, psychologically. Now this is a message to go for it. Okay, so crystals, or this card, is telling you to, if you can try to focus on the source of the pain and eventually heal it, take it from there. Okay, so yes. And then again, going back to the first card, there's nothing for you to worry, because at the end of the day, your true love awaits. Okay, yes. So there you go. Namaste. That is it for us, pile number 2. I hope you liked this reading. I hope this was able to help. And again, thank you so much for listening. Hopefully I get to see you guys on the next video. Bye. Okay, hi pal number 3. Okay, so if you've chosen this group, this reading is for you. And I want to start reading with this card, okay? Being enough. Alright, so the innermost heart says, you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. Okay, so what this card is saying is that, in the future, okay, the future guides, or your future self, they all want you to know that, no matter what happens, you are enough. Okay, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing for you to change. Maybe, the usual growing experiences and all, but you, as you are, you are beautiful, you are wonderful. Okay, don't lose hope, don't lose confidence for yourself. Okay, you are worthy. Okay, you are worthy of love, you are worthy of your dreams, hopes, wishes, of great things in life. Okay, and you are beautiful. Okay, you are a great person with good things ahead of you. Okay, now this time let's go to the tarot part of your reading. Okay, so this is making a debut in my channel, my small mini cards. And I want to start it off with the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so this one, and then this is very specific actually. Pile number 3, your group is the most specific in terms of the reading. And then we have here 3 of Wands in reverse. We have Ace of Wands. Okay, then we have 3 of Cups. And then we also have the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the Hangman in reverse. Okay, now I want to show you guys what each part of the tarot means. This is the main energy card, and then this is about your future spouse or partner. This is about your kids, your children, and then this is the future. Okay, so with the 5 of Pentacles, being the main energy card, it's actually saying that wanna be honest and direct to the point. there's going to be a lot of difficulty surrounding at least the first few years. Okay, again, the first few years it's gonna be difficult. Financially wise, it's going to be challenge, as well as the emotional and physical side of it. Physical meaning, there's going to be a lot of work that needs to be done. It's so difficult. Okay, at least for the first few years, it's almost as if you feel like you are alone in this. It's like you're not getting any help, not getting any support at all. It's like you really feel like you have no one to trust and no one to cling to. And then one of the reasons why this is happening is at least possibly for the first spouse or for the first partner. Okay, there's a message here that there is a possibility that there's a separation involved. Okay, Three of Wands and reverse. So usually Three of Wands is a card that you get when you're going to go on an adventure, or you're going to expand something, go somewhere, make something work. But then it being in the first is saying that at first, okay, there is that plan, there was that discussion, but then eventually some things change, or we will change, and then all of a sudden the person left. Now the good thing is here with your children. Okay, I do see a lot of change of plans. Now I'm seeing this more on the career side actually for you guys. I know well, I know this is a family reading, but your career actually could also be of great big help, in terms of your family situation. It could be that one, you end up working for a boss or for an employer who is very understanding, very thoughtful of your family situation. Or it could be that in the future you'll be able to find a job that will allow you to be closer or to support your kids. And then we have your Three of Cups in reverse and then Three of Pentacles. So because of this abundance in your career, in your financial situation later on, and also want to clarify, this happens after the first spouse left. Okay, now because of that good fortune with career, with finances, there will be lesser time for you to spend with kids. Okay, you're gonna be very busy at work, but nonetheless, okay, with the Three of Pentacles, your child or your children, they will be very understanding of it. I can see that. So you work hard for them, but you don't get to spend as much time with them as you would like. But then at the end of the day, they understand. Okay, with the Three of Pentacles, like they understand the whole situation. They can see how hard you're working, and I'm also seeing that if they can, they actually want to help you in any way. I'm seeing that you will have very supportive, very understanding, very loving children in the future who will actually be almost like angels, okay, to you. Like let's say I'm also seeing that for some of you, since you work a lot, they may be taking charge of things that you cannot, like they'll be the ones to cook for themselves or for you, or to clean up the house, things like that. They want to help you in any way that they can. And then this one, the Hangman in reverse, I've actually asked the tarot. So presuming that you are single after this. So will there still be a possibility for you to find someone else? And I am getting, actually with this one, with the draw of the Hangman in reverse, I'm getting the message that yes. Okay, now I'm seeing that in here with the story in here. Okay, you've quite changed your mind about being with someone, like it's like you just want to focus your energy on your children, on raising them off, making sure that they are well taken care of, that they are well provided for. But then, I am seeing that someone, okay, or a situation could come along that can actually change your mind. There will be someone, okay, after this who will, go ahead and provide a better, romantic partnership for me. Okay, there's going to be, a more comforting person that would come after you who would actually stay. Okay, now let's move on to the rest of the reading. So I told you it's very specific. And all's well that ends well. Okay. Now for the next card, we have here Island Solitude. Okay, so this could mean a lot of things. Okay, now first one I'm seeing is that you are getting this card because with all that things happening, okay, you will be very exhausted, and it will come to the point where you're so tired you just want to settle into some island and live there for the rest of your life. Well, we've all been there. Actually, if I would want to go there or do that as well. So there's an energy of you wanting to rest, okay, wanting to have a vacation and all. Now it could also mean that in spite of everything, don't forget to take care of yourself. Okay, things may be tough and all, don't forget to take care of yourself. Okay. And then for the Romance Angels card, we have Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And then we have Love Yourself First. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so remember the story about the future spouse leaving, okay, or the future partner, at least first partner first leaving. So at the end of the day, there will be reconciliation. It's like even if despite of what happens, like, you're gonna be cool with it. Of course, the timeline could be different for each and every one of us, but you're gonna make peace with it eventually. Now we have Love Yourself First. Okay, self-care. Okay, don't forget to still take care of yourself in spite of the responsibilities that you will be facing. And I'm also seeing that once this person, this hangman situation person, actually comes right after you're good in a sense that there's acceptance of the situation, and there's more stability of the situation. You have this self-sufficient thought that you can do this alone and all. Ironically, that's when someone new comes along. Now, we're down to our last two cards. We have the Tilly Fortune cards, and then you have here Frying Pan, Trouble, Accusations. So it's always okay, and then stepping into a new experience. Okay, so with these two cards, it's like a past and then, or rather, first set of the future. I think the past future. Sorry, I don't know, but the thought is it's like there's a two chapter. Okay, story in terms of your family situation. Okay, it's like there's two lifetime. Yeah, there you go. It's like there's two lifetimes. So and the first one, there's going to be troubles, accusations, but then at the end of the day, there's going to be reconciliation, and then stepping into a new experience. Okay, so again, this could mean different things for some people, but one is that it could be, again, finding someone, okay, who makes you feel whole, complete, or it could also be another experience. Again, it could vary from one person to person, but the common thing for all of pile number 3 is that there's still possibilities. There's still going to be a lot of opportunities, adventures ahead of you. Okay, so yeah, that's it for us pile number 3. I hope you like this video. I hope this was able to help, and thank you so much, guys.